I remember in high school, man, when I first discovered spirituality, feeling like I just unlocked the key to the whole world, man. Feeling like everybody need to know what I know. I was on my IG just sharing stuff on a daily, hour to hour. On the daily, man. Coming home, watching certain YouTubers. These aren't necessarily bad things to do, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you learned something of value, there's no harm in sharing it. It's what it seems like, you know what I'm saying? It seems like that's the best thing to do. But when you're so fresh into that knowledge, you gotta be able to peel it back, because you being so fresh to knowledge, you don't know everything about, you really don't know what you think you know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I first started getting into the spiritual bag, I was on YouTube all day, making videos that are now private. I was on Instagram, making posts all day, posts that I've now deleted. Why? Because I was speaking way too quick before I knew what I was really talking about, before I really had a stance in what I truly believe. Not just what I heard, not just what sounds right, but what I truly believe. I had no official stance yet. I mean, I was only 17, 18, 16, 17, 18 years old. Who's supposed to have a stance at that time? You know what I'm saying? And now that I look back at all the stuff that I felt like that I had to teach, I was wrong. And a lot of the things that I was sharing back then, man, I was wrong in a lot. In what I believe now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I made a whole hour presentation about debunking Christianity, talking about I hate Christianity, all that. Hate religion in general. Come to me in 2024, bro. I couldn't care less. A lot of the stuff I had in that presentation, that's not private. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it was wrong. A lot of it was wrong. But I saw somebody else talk about it, and that sounded right to me. So hey, let me share little things that I could find. I can't even hate on Christianity anymore, bro. Like I agree with a lot of the things that Christianity speaks on. I'm not a Christian myself. I believe the Most High did not create any type of religion. Like the nature is, God's word is nature. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move now. God's word is law. It's the law of the universe. It's the law of nature. You're going against nature. It's going against God's law. You'll find out what happens then. You go against that, you'll find out what happens. You know what I'm saying? Point being, a lot of the things I was talking about back in the day is no longer something I stand on. It's no longer things that I can back up, because I've learned and evolved. And this is a danger of like feeling like getting new information and feeling like you need to get it out there immediately. You don't. Sometimes it's really best to just sit on it. Sit on that knowledge. Marinate on it. Come back to it later. Because when you go from student to teacher, when you try to go from the role of student to teacher immediately, you're going to see there's going to be issues there. There's going to be issues that come up. Because you're teaching something that you barely know. You're trying to teach something that you barely understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? When I was teaching, when I hopped on YouTube and IG trying to talk this spiritual talk, bro, I didn't know nothing. I barely knew anything. I just got in there. I just got in there. But I'm trying to talk to y'all like I know something. And some things I said, I do stand on still to this day. But most of it, no, bro. Most of it, no. Because I've learned. I've lived. And I know better. Now. And still to this day, I'm not going to come to y'all as a teacher because I'm not a teacher. If y'all seen these last few videos I've been posting on this channel since like, no, that one video where I was talking about you're just lazy. Ever since that video, I'm not coming to y'all as a teacher. I'm just sharing things that I've experienced and what I've learned from those experiences. I'm not preaching to y'all anymore. I'm just talking. Whether you want to pick up what I'm talking about, hey. That's the danger, man. Just you learn something and you want to like share it immediately because you feel like you just unlocked, like I said, the key to the world. But sit on it for a minute, man. Sit on it for a good minute. Not just, when I say sit on for a minute, I'm not talking about a month. I'm not talking about a couple months, like years. Sit on it for a few years, man. Sit on it for a few years. Just sharing information that you just learned without knowing all the ins and outs of it can really damage your reputation. Can really make you look crazy. Can really make you look crazy, man. Don't try to teach something you barely understand yourself, man. Don't be out here trying to be a teacher or preacher that you don't even understand what you're talking about.